Hi, everyone. So today you will have an assessment at the end on biomes. So if you guys follow along and do a review, so it's fresh in your head, and you can always use past notes in Google Slides. So when we say, what is a biome is a major region that is characterized due to its climate, soil types, the types of plants they dominantly have, their animals, and other organisms that live there. A biome is then made up of many individual ecosystems. So the biome is like the big category. That's that major region. Then in each biome, they're made up of different ecosystems. So we're going to go through just some pictures and different types of biomes out there. So we've got the Arctic Tundra. So kind of look at that image. When we think of Arctic and tundra, very dry, cold. The Arctic is extremely cold. Typically, it is negative 34 degrees Fahrenheit. In its summer, wow, reaches 3 to 12 degrees on average. That is in Celsius. The Arctic tundra is located typically in our northern hemisphere, circles the North Pole, and extends south to the boreal forest. Here's just a map of typically where you'll see the tundra. Notice it's all up north here. Different wildlife you'll see, mammals. Not going to read every single animal. Maybe some wolves, caribou, different birds like our falcons, sandpipers, ravens, some insects, mosquitoes and moths and grasshoppers. And when I think of the tundra, I do think of lots of fish like our cod and salmon and trout. Animals, typically in the Arctic, they have to be able to adapt to those long, cold winters, breed and raise young very quickly in the summer. Mammals and birds must have insulation from fat to keep them warm. Many animals typically hibernate or migrate during the winter because there's such little food there. And there's very few reptiles and amphibians because of this cold temperature. So some pictures are polar bear, wolves that you might see here in the Arctic tundra. And some plants might be low shrubs, all low due to the fact that it's not getting a lot of sunlight. Okay. Pictures of some plants you'll see in the tundra. Let's talk about grassland biomes. Grasslands are big open spaces covered with many types of grasses and have few trees. Many grasslands have turned into farming land because decaying dead grasses make for very fertile soil. Crops grow very well here. Grassland biomes can be found on every continent except Antarctica. The temperature varies according to its location. They're typically closer to the equator and hot all year long. Grasslands located in the U.S. have both hot summers and harsh winters. Grasslands receive about 10 to 30 inches of rain per year. If grasslands received any more rain, it would turn into a forest. Any less rain, it would turn into a desert. Some popular animals that you'll see here in the grassland. Wolves again. So wolf is found in the tundra and grassland. And some plants. 50% of the plants in any grassland will most likely be grasses. Kind of common sense there, huh? And let's talk about another type of biome, our deciduous forest. A deciduous forest is used to describe a type of forest trees that shed their leaves during the cold months of the year and regrow new leaves during next spring. The four major characteristics is that it does have four very distinct seasons. Sound familiar, right? Our spring, summer, fall, and winter, just like us. Typically located eastern third of North America, Western Europe or China, Korea, Japan, Australia, the southern tip of South